So, you thought Puerto Rico was just a place to get off a giant floating hotel for 3 hours? Grab a pina colada in a plastic cup? Take a selfie with a palm tree before the horn blasts you back on board? Yeah, no. I mean, you can do that, but you'd be missing, well, everything. You'd be like going to a 5-star restaurant and only eating the free breadsticks. It's a rookie mistake. This island, this absolute gem of the Caribbean, is so much more than a convenient port of call. It's history, it's adventure, it's flavor, and it's got stories baked into every single cobblestone. Stick with me. I'm not your typical travel guide. I'm not going to bore you with a million dates and facts you'll forget instantly. What I will do is show you the real stuff, the places that give this island its soul. We're going to dive into 5 spots that the cruise ship brochures conveniently leave out. I'll give you the tips you actually need, probably make a few questionable jokes, and hopefully convince you to ditch the all-inclusive buffet for something a little more authentic. It's going to be real, it's going to be raw, and it's going to be way better than that overpriced souvenir t-shirt you were about to buy. So buckle up, or don't. We're on island time. Just grab your sunglasses, maybe a notepad, because I'm about to drop some serious travel wisdom. We're going beyond the port, past the tourist traps, and into the heart of the real Puerto Rico. This isn't just a travel guide, this is your intervention, your escape plan from the mundane. Let's do this. The adventure starts now. Castillo de San Cristobal. And let me just say, for a 1 square mile city, this fort is a lot. It's like the 18th century equivalent of buying a monster truck when you live in a tiny apartment with no parking. Seriously, this thing is massive. It covers 27 acres. It's a statement, a big, stony, don't even think about it message to anyone sailing by with bad intentions. You look at this and you know the Spanish weren't messing around. This wasn't just a wall. It was a fortress designed to protect the city from a land attack. The bigger, meaner older brother to the more famous El Morro. You walk through these tunnels and you can almost feel the history. It's not dusty and boring, it's tangible. You can run your hand along the same cool stone that soldiers did hundreds of years ago. They built this whole complex over 150 years. 150 years. The sheer scale and the human effort involved are just mind-boggling. Every ramp, every sentry box, every cannon placement was meticulously planned to create a kill zone for invaders. Modern airport security has nothing on this. They didn't need X-ray machines, they had moats and a whole lot of cannons. So, why come here? Because the views are insane. You get this sweeping panoramic of the Atlantic on one side and the entire city of Old San Juan on the other. It's the kind of perspective that makes you feel small in the best way possible. It puts the whole layout of the city into context. You can see the blue cobblestone streets, the colorful colonial buildings, and the sea stretching out to the horizon. It's a photographer's dream, but even if you're just using your phone, it's impossible to take a bad picture up here. It's a history lesson with a killer view. Now let's talk logistics. Best time to visit? Early morning. I'm talking like right when they open at 9 a.m. Why? 2 reasons. First, the heat. By midday, that Caribbean sun is relentless, and those giant stone plazas basically turn into a giant frying pan. You'll be sweating in places you didn't know you could sweat. Beat the heat? Go early? Second, the crowds. This place is a national historic site, so it does get busy. But in the morning, you can have entire sections of the fort almost to yourself. It's quiet, it's peaceful, and you can explore without 1,000 other people in your shot. You can wander for hours, from the main plaza down into the creepy, dungeon-like lower levels. There are these tunnels, the tunnels, that connect different parts of the fort. They're dark, they're cool, and they echo in a way that makes you feel like you've stepped back in time. It's the perfect escape from the sun, and a seriously cool part of the experience. Just imagine soldiers running through these passages, responding to an attack. It adds a whole other layer to the visit. The fort is made up of different independent units, each one designed to be defended even if the others fell. You can see the officers' quarters, the troops' barracks, the chapel, everything. It was a self-contained city dedicated to defense. And one last thing, wear good shoes. I know, it sounds like your mom's advice, but I'm serious. You'll be walking on uneven cobblestones, climbing steep ramps, and covering a lot of ground. This is not the place for flip-flops. Your feet will thank me later. Trust me. A place to just walk. Welcome to the Paseo de la Princesa. On the surface, it looks like it was designed by Instagram. It's this beautifully restored 19th century promenade that hugs the old city walls along the bay. You've got antique street lamps, shaded benches, vendors selling piraguas, that's shaved ice with fruit syrup. The whole thing is just ridiculously picturesque. It's the city's runway where everyone comes to see and be seen, especially on a Sunday afternoon. But this place is more than just a pretty face. It was built in 1853 and named in honor of Spanish Queen Isabella II's daughter. You're walking in the shadow of centuries of history, with the calm waters of the San Juan Bay on your other side. The vibe here changes completely depending on the time of day. In the morning, it's quiet. You'll see locals jogging, walking their dogs. It's serene. But as the day goes on, especially on weekends, it comes alive. Street performers set up, artists display their work, and the air fills with the sound of music and chatter. It becomes a social hub, a gathering place. It's where you go for a romantic stroll, to hang out with family, or just to sit on a bench and watch the world go by. Now let's talk about the street vendors. This is where you get the good stuff. Forget the tourist shops. My tip? Look for the cart selling piraguas. Don't be shy, try a weird flavor, tamarind or passion fruit, parcha. As you walk along the path, you'll eventually come to the massive races fountain. You can't miss it. It's this epic bronze sculpture that celebrates Puerto Rico's diverse heritage. Taino, Spanish, African roots. It's a powerful piece of art, and it's beautifully positioned with the bay behind it. It's a popular photo spot for good reason, but take a minute to actually look at it. It tells a story. You can probably do the whole thing in 20 to 30 minutes if you're moving, but that's not the point. The point is to slow down. My pro tip for the Paseo de la Princesa is to start your walk about an hour before sunset. Start at the top, near the fountain, and walk west towards the San Juan Gate. The light during that golden hour is magical. It makes the old city walls glow. The sky lights up with color over the water. It's just perfect. And as you finish your walk, you'll end up right at the San Juan Gate, the iconic red gate that was once the main entrance to the walled city. Walking through it feels symbolic, like you're officially entering the heart of old San Juan. From there, you're just steps away from dozens of great bars and restaurants. It's the perfect end to a walk and the perfect beginning to your evening. Let's be honest, travel can be stressful. You're navigating new places, you're probably a little jet-lagged. Maybe you argued with your GPS, you need therapy. And I've found the best kind chocolate therapy. Welcome to the Choco Bar Cortez, or as I like to call it, the Chocolate Factory. This isn't just a candy store, this is an institution. It's a fourth-generation, family-run business that takes chocolate very, very seriously, and I am here for it. Now, you might not associate Puerto Rico with cacao, but it has a history here. Cacao was grown on the island for centuries, but the industry kind of faded away. Now there's a movement to bring it back. They source beans from the Dominican Republic and increasingly from local Puerto Rican farms. This isn't your mass-produced Halloween candy. This is the real deal. The menu here is insane. They put chocolate in everything. You can get a grilled cheese sandwich with chocolate butter. You can get a martini with chocolate in it. You can get churros with a side of rich, dark chocolate for dipping. It sounds weird, but it works. It's a culinary adventure. They understand that chocolate isn't just for dessert. It's a complex flavor that can be savory, sweet, bitter, and everything in between. So what should you try? You have to get the hot chocolate. This is traditional Puerto Rican hot chocolate. It comes as a rich, dark, slightly bitter liquid. And they give you a slice of cheddar cheese on the side. Yes, cheese. Drop it in, let it melt, fish it out. Salty, savory, sweet, don't question it, just do it. It's a rite of passage. The constant struggle. The struggle of deciding which perfect, secluded beach to go to. The struggle of having to put on sunscreen because the sun is just too darn perfect. The struggle of the water being so clear that you can see all the colorful fish without even trying. It's tough out here, people. Real tough. And nowhere is the struggle more real than at Cayo Lisa. Just kidding. This place is flawless. Cayo Lisa is one of those places that looks fake. It's a small, uninhabited island off the coast of Fajardo. There are no buildings, no roads, no restaurants. There is only white sand, turquoise water, and a few palm trees. It's the classic deserted island fantasy, and it's surprisingly easy to get to. You just have to know how. So how do you get there? You need a boat. There are no ferries. Your options? Charter a private boat or join a catamaran tour. They usually include lunch, drinks, yes, the rum punch flows freely, and snorkel gear. It's a package deal, and it's a killer way to spend a day. Now for the budget tips. These tours can range in price, so shop around a little. Honestly, it's one of the best value for money experiences on the island. My advice is to book in advance. These trips are popular for a reason, and they do sell out. Don't just show up, plan ahead. Once you get to Iquitos, the boat will anchor. Walk to the beach. The feeling of that soft sand between your toes is incredible. The main activity here is nothing, and it's glorious. You swim, you snorkel, you lie on the beach, you explore the little island. It's about disconnecting from everything. There's no Wi-Fi here, your phone is just a camera. This place is pristine because it's protected and undeveloped. That also means you need to be prepared. Bring reef-safe sunscreen, a hat, and sunglasses. The sun reflecting off the white sand and clear water is no joke. Also, bring water. Leave no trace. Pack out everything you pack in. The snorkeling here is fantastic. You'll see schools of colorful tropical fish, maybe a sea turtle, and some cool coral formations. Guides will point you to the best spots. This is the kind of place that cruise ships just can't get to. It's too small, too remote, too authentic. This is an adventure you have to seek out. It requires a little more effort than just walking off a gangplank, but the reward is 1,000 times greater. It's a day of pure, unadulterated Caribbean bliss, the kind of memory that will get you through a long winter. It's the screensaver that you were actually there for. The struggle is real, but man, is it worth it? Okay, I've seen a lot of beaches in my life. A lot. But this one feels like it's cheating. This is Playa Flamenco on the island of Culebra, and it's not just a beautiful beach. It's consistently ranked as one of the best beaches in the entire world. And when you get here, you understand why. It's almost unfairly gorgeous. The sand isn't just white, it's soft and powdery, like walking on flour. The water isn't just blue, turquoise, sapphire. It's ridiculous. Getting to Culebra is part of the adventure. Small plane from San Juan, quick but pricey. Or the ferry from Ceiba, cheaper but can be an experience. Book tickets online well in advance. Once you're on Culebra, take a Publico, a shared van, to Playa Flamenco. Short, bumpy ride, and then you see it. Massive, perfect crescent in a horseshoe-shaped bay. Water's calm and clear. Amenities are low-key. Kioscos with pinchos and empanadillas, bathrooms and showers. No high-rises. It's all about the natural beauty. My tip: walk down the beach away from the main entrance to find your own quiet spot. The beach is over a mile long, one of the most iconic and strangest features. Old painted tanks left on the sand. Relics from when the US Navy used culebra, forced out by local protesters in the 1970s. Now these rusting pieces have become unofficial monuments. It's this bizarre, beautiful contrast, a symbol of war and conflict resting on one of the most peaceful places on Earth. Regarding crowds, timing is everything. Weekends and holidays are packed. If you want serene, go on a weekday. Better yet, stay overnight. Seeing Flamenco Beach in the soft light of dawn or dusk is a truly magical experience. And a crucial reminder: conservation. This place is a treasure, a reserva natural. Reefs are fragile. Don't stand on coral. Wear reef-safe sunscreen. Pack out everything you bring in. The beauty depends on all of us. This isn't just a beach. It's a destination. It's a bucket list spot that actually lives up to the hype. And it's a place that no cruise ship itinerary could ever do justice. So there you have it. 5 reasons why you need to get off the beaten path in Puerto Rico. We've seen forts, fountains, food that will change your life, islands so perfect they look like a computer rendering. This is the stuff that makes travel memorable, beyond the brochure. And now you know the wisdom has been passed down. You've got no excuses for a boring trip. The pressure's on. I poured my heart, soul, and a questionable amount of sweat into this. Now pay the toll. Like, subscribe, and comment where I should suffer. Travel next.